Hello, hello. Well, we are back after the scheduled break. I've been fed, so to speak, and we can continue with the story. I won't be wasting time on yapping, and I'll be jumping right back into it. Because I'm interested in how it will unfold at this point. So, straight back into part 13. Okay. A small tip. Okay. Excuse you, it's average, as they say.
We thought she was a grandma, you know? Like one of those little old ladies who uses a walker. Well, boy, was I wrong. She ran faster than a jackrabbit. So there she went, the goods still in her arms.
Shut up, Ross. And quit trying to get rich. I gotta take a leak.
Webs his hand and darts into the small groove. Some time passes, and the other guards left behind grows wary.
Hey, Kuko, you trying to piss up a lake or something? Hurry up.
No one answers. He cautiously peers forward, catching a sight of someone leaning over a tree stump. Hey.
Shoot. Don't come over here. My zipper's stuck. Give me a sec.
I'm guessing that our team got to that guard in the forest who was taking a leak, and now they are impersonating him. Despite the frantic tone of the pleading voice, the guard seems not to have detected anything.
Kuko, you need scissors or something?
Mr. Pioneer, now!
Yep. Behind the guard, another figure emerges in response. Wow, that didn't sound healthy. The wooden club comes crashing down on the guard's head, before splitting into two pieces. He has a mean swing, it seems. The would-be victim appears totally unharmed. Oh?
What the hell?
Okay, that's surprising.
I told you it wouldn't work. It isn't handy at all.
He discards the wooden club, removes an arm, and clenches the hand.
Intruders over here! Come quick, you idiots!
Clenches the hand into a fist. From afar, footfalls rush towards them.
Oh, I have a feeling this one will be a hard nut to crack.
Well, a fight it is. I can deal with that. Easy enough. Do I have to use him? Okay, let's rearrange our team then.
Your humble Taoist at your service.
And this will work.
Ah, 翻工啦!
Is it just me, or does his in-game model have a mustache? Right here. Not visible on his model in the story parts. Interesting. What can he even do? Target attack. Shift self one position forward? What does that even mean? Counter, Grand Stoned, Reality Death, Mental Death. So he either taunts or does some weird thing that I don't understand.
Easy lah.
Let me think on it.
Okay.
An interesting one.
Ha!
Concentrate and visualize. What a bloom.
Easy enough.
Copy that.
whatever.
An
at this
interesting
point.
one. Rise.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard. I clearly saw Monsieur Pioneer and Wizen draw the guards away. Where did they go?
Don't worry about them. They're probably just hiding somewhere. We've already taken down most of the guards. They'll realize soon.
The too late reinforcements scan the area.
I'm here, boss. Help! Mr. Pioneer has...
The boy's desperate cry echoes from the lakeside.
Is that Monsieur Pioneer's arm?
Oh? Jay kneels, pounding the ground in frustration.
Pioneer! I'm sorry, man. I should have come earlier.
Your acting is horrible, Jay. Jay appears genuinely heartbroken at the thought he has arrived too late, fighting back messy tears. A stiff hand is laid gently on his trembling shoulder. You jackass. The soothing words arrive just in time.
Enough faffing around. Go get my arm, and don't make me repeat myself.
So after all, J stands for jackass.
Hey, hey, hey! Don't kick my butt! Damn. What's wrong with you, man? I've never swum in my entire life. You almost killed me.
Well, when new boys join us in the future, I'll tell them, you know that famous Jay? He was drowned in a kiddie pool. May the rubber duck be with him.
Shh! Enough, you fools!
She separates the pair, who have been standing side by side.
Move! Get out of the way! According to Miss Meish, the door is right where you're standing.
She crouches down to examine the barren soil, stretching out her hand to measure its length. The other three mimic her actions. Yet apart from the solid earth, there's nothing inside.
But there's nothing here, Miss Boanish. No keyhole, no door frame. Is it buried underground? Perhaps we need to dig it up?
No. Since the very beginning, there's never been a specific door that leads to their lair. In other words, any door could take us there.
How does that work?
The key is a shortcut. It will take us directly to them.
I saw them go into the woods with dozens of believers. They went inside a tent.
Right.
I was worried about my friend, so I searched for any secret tunnels or cellars that they might have used. I thought I could follow the traces left by their arcane skills.
She shakes her head.
But I found nothing. At the same time, I heard that a door had been salvaged from the sunken Lady Elgin. The archaeologists found that the door didn't lead anywhere. It was useless. Back on the ship, it was installed in front of a wall. I've read about these meaningless doors before in my brief study of archaeology. When installed inside tombs, they serve as a decoration and a distraction against tomb raiders. So, it dawned on me that perhaps it is not the door that matters,
But the key.
It is the key that matters.
So you can use the key on any doors you want?
Doors are just a medium through which spaces are connected. It is the key that opens the way. En conclusion, this key can make any door a shortcut to their lair.
Well, that's handy.
Even without the door, there is still a path we can take. There is always a direct route that connects 2 points on the map of Gnosis.
One line, two lines. The fingers sketch the outline of the door roughly on the ground. Will that work?
We can take that path by touching the key and reciting the incantation. All we need to do is draw an entrance.
So,
Well, interesting.
I will send the coordinates to the Foundation. When the reinforcements arrive, they can come with us. Before we enter, you must know, I only master the art of opening the door. The art of closing the door, however, well, only the Manus know how to do that. Are you all aware of the risk? We may get locked in there and never come back.
alright, enough talk. We've come this far. Nothing's gonna scare me off.
Some people are too dumb to be scared, apparently.
Fine. Over here, gentlemen.
As the crowd gathers, one person is pulled away.
Boss, what are you doing? I can help too. Just ask Mr. Pioneer.
You're smarter than most kids I know, Wizen. That's why I got an even more important job for you. To stay here.
The child's head nearly collapses in response. Feeling abandoned, he looks away in unwilling defeat.
We'll need you soon. But not now.
All right.
They stand before the door lying at their feet, checking one another for any signs of hesitation.
See you later, kid.
Then all at once they leap into the bottomless door.
Whoa!
The center of gravity reverses, the sky hangs upside down, and a wave of intense dizziness passes through them from head to gut. There's a clamor of voices, rhythmic tap dancing. Strange murmurs and whispers fill their ears, while others wail and sob.
Merde! What's going on? This was not part of the plan.
Guys. Hey, where are we? Please, put my head back on. I can't see a thing.
They lift his head, set it back on his neck, and readjust it.
Now, calm down, fellas. It can't possibly be that bad.
Candid. Night and day reverse. So what, this is like a copy of the market? An endless tide of bodies surges, engulfing them. In the distance, figures clad in black robes gather. The scene is overwhelming, words catch in their throats.
If all these people are Manus followers, the Foundation's reinforcements will be far from sufficient.
Ah, it appears we're already in the middle of their lair, Miss Boanish.
Behind them, a familiar yet strange voice speaks out.
Welcome, distinguished guests.
Oh, Eternity? Another part it is. 14th, hymns.
What a pity. I thought you gentlemen would recognize me.
1 second. Readjust something. Okay. Beneath the black hoods, faces are hard to distinguish. They instinctively take a step back, gripping their weapons. The woman removes her black robes, revealing an extravagant gown. Jesus Christ, I'm stuttering a lot.
Have we met before? Wait. I know. Give me a sec.
He nudges Pioneer's elbow.
Damn. When did I mess with this girl? She's gonna eat us alive if she finds out I don't remember her.
Regarding Jay's overconfidence in his charms, Pioneer really wants to roll his eyes. But he lacks the ability, a heartbreaking defect of a mannequin.
My apologies, ma'am. We simply didn't expect to see you. We're new here, and the sight of this place took us aback.
I see. Allow me to thank you again for your alms. I can forgive your surprise. You're certainly not the first to react in such a way. You don't look like merchants or believers, and even the way you were invited is unique. You must be the special guest of the ceremony.
Okay, so she didn't catch up with the situation. That's nice.
That's exactly who we are. We got lost. That's why we look a bit messy.
What lovely young people. Now, may I see your invitation from the Order of Enlightenment?
Will the key itself count? Jay's smile freezes in place. The question races through his head. Is it merely a casual question or an order?
Look at you. There are no invitations. It was just a joke, sweethearts. Relax.
Okay.
I have no interest in those outdated rules. With our customers, there's business. Every coin I earn is as glorious as the last, no matter whose pocket it's from.
Interesting.
And, amidst your confusion, I smell a good deal.
So, she's going to play both sides then?
On the other hand, it is good manners to notify our host of the arrival of new guests. I'm sure they'll provide a satisfying reward in return.
So that's how you're going to play it.
You've given me quite the dilemma. What to do? I wonder.
Well, if we could compensate you somehow, you probably could look the other way, couldn't you? A clear hint and a threat that can't be ignored. Unfortunately, whatever her toll might be, they cannot afford it, or anything else at the moment. The two poor men look at each other, then turn to their only possible savior.
What? Don't look at me! Where's your money? There's no room in my budget for any extra expenses!
In that case, how about another deal?
She extends an unexpected olive branch. Medusa bag and a Medusa earrings, lol. Yeah, indeed, that's her theme from what I've gathered.
I recognized that thing on your back the moment I saw it, young sir. And those calloused blacksmith hands. Oh, look. You've wrapped it so tightly for fear of it being recognized. But that thing can't be hidden. Since you've lugged it all the way here, why not show it to me?
From what I understand, she's a hustler. Of sorts. He involuntarily takes a step back, hiding the shaft behind him.
No, it's totally worthless.
Matilda lets out an exasperated sigh as she makes up her mind to help.
Fine! I'll make the payment.
How? The lady accepts the hefty bribe, but in an instant loses her smile. So she wanted the sword, after all, I think. She murmurs faintly to herself.
This crystal ribbon. Would you look at that? This is Beryl Boanisha's money. Then you, little lady, must be her daughter.
Oh? She knows Matilda's family?
This will be quite a show.
Huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, I showed you my sincerity. Now it's your turn.
The lady steps back, no longer interested in the trifles set before her.
Hey! Hey! Where do you think you're going? We haven't asked you anything yet.
No need, sweetheart. I already know what you're going to ask. A good merchant always knows what a customer needs.
Fair enough.
Your friend has been waiting for a long time. Oh, and here's some free advice. Don't get too close to the altar.
She points in the direction of the massing crowd, where the flames and revelry have come to an end. Flickering torches, casting out distorted shadows. A chant rises above the shrieking of critters and stamping feet.
Hey, what's that?
A ritual of sorts, I'm guessing. She vanishes into the crowded marketplace. I can only shrug. Leaving behind the fawning merchants, they venture deeper into the celebration. And the deeper they venture, the greater the joy on the crowd's faces. It is as if they were deaf to the mournful wails and cries echoing around them.
Gosh, Jay, that's Madame Gloria, isn't it? I thought she went home after she lost her son. What is she doing here?
Not just her. The artists from the trailer camp are here too. And that's Reno, the gambler who ran away from home. And Castor, the human who sells fake divination. All our lost friends. They're all here.
Right. The missing people of the New Age market huddle by the walls. Their faces are gaunt, yet smiling into the fire. Yeah, we've established already that there's some sort of mind control involved. Pioneer steps forward and drapes a filthy floor-length blanket over...
What are you doing here, ma'am?
A grieving woman.
Oh, Mr. Pioneer, I haven't seen you for ages. What a joyful evening this is. Please, take a seat.
Her smile is warm and inviting, yet tears stream down her face. The baby in the swaddling blanket is strangely calm.
Come and see my lovely child, Mr. Pioneer. I'd prayed countless times to the sufferer, and finally, my wish was granted. He has returned to me from the land of the dead.
I'm guessing that in a similar manner as that guy in the basement was saved from dying by being half dead.
But, Madame Gloria, this is just a wooden statue. Can't you tell?
The smoke is spreading, drifting into Matilda's line of sight.
Don't get any closer, Monsieur Pioneer. There's no way to wake them up. They are lost in their own imaginations.
Right.
Look! There's hallucinogenic incense burning on the altar. Hold your breath. We have to get out of here, quickly. We can't help them if the hallucinations get to us too. We'll come back for them when we can. Jay, what are you doing? We need to go!
Oh, don't tell me that Jay got dragged too. Matilda pulls Pioneer back onto the main road, while Jay remains standing there motionless. The believers noticed the oddity and turned their heads.
Why are you intruding on his joy? Can you not see that he is enjoying the grace granted by the sufferer?
Jay!
In the distance, Jay remains frozen. The shouting proves futile, only drawing more attention to herself.
Desecrator! Leave that faithful believer alone! Sit!
So the effect took hold of him fairly fast. Interesting that only he was affected. Okay.
Dental checkup.
Easy.
Let me think on it. No worries.
Crackers and fireworks!
Concentrate and visualize. Thank you for your cooperation.
Should be able to just delete them.
Ah, an interesting one. Relax.
Copy that! Easy lah!
This should do it.
Rise.
Yep.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't know why I'm even trying. They are horribly under-leveled for me. The bonfire blazes hotter and hotter. The sound of the fallen hitting the ground merges into the thunderous footsteps of the advancing comrades.
Jay! Hey, Jay! What are you doing? We have to get out of here!
She tugs at his arm, but Jay remains frozen. In the distance, the chanting becomes clearer.
Paulina?
Right.
You? Paulina?
Place your palms upon your eyes. Feel joy in your eyes. Become one with the sorrow.
You're too late.
Recall the origin of your soul and return to the one and only home. Elysium.
Okay, so Jay is hallucinating as well. Great. Continue. Part 15. Don't look at it.
According to the Foundation's assessment, this is a priority level A operation, which means it'll be as dangerous as the Walden operation. I hope you're fully aware of the risk.
Right, here are the reinforcements that we called.
We don't have enough men or supplies, Captain. We don't stand a chance. They've refused to send us any support since the last mission. We can't do this without...
Enough, soldiers. An order is an order. Remember, the goal is not to fight a war. The Manus leaders are scattered all over the place. Our mission is to find them and finish them. The assassination of the Manus leaders is our top priority. The backup from the Foundation will not arrive until we've completed this mission.
In other words, if we fail, we're on our own, right?
The hesitation lasts barely a moment, but everyone tacitly understands.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Time to move, soldiers. We've almost arrived at Investigator Boanish's coordinates. We're walking from here on out.
Hey, get out of the way. Quit standing in the middle of the road.
Who's that? A motorcycle zooms past them.
Hey, are you blind or something?
Focus on the operation, Todd. Let's go.
Todd. Okay.
Just close your eyes, and it all becomes real. Close your eyes. Stop thinking. Then you will be in paradise. Illusion is also part of reality, is it not?
Lady, I don't think that's how it works. The old woman rocks her child in the swaddling blanket, softly kissing the wooden stick. Jesus Christ, my eyes. She resembles a wounded fawn, gasping for breath. Yeah, because it wasn't hard to read before. Now we are having a swing of vision. She's once again that child huddling under the covers, waiting, hoping he would come back.
Why didn't you come for me? You should have come sooner.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't let the illusion confuse you, Jay. You must break away.
Right. Matilda's voice is cut off from the outside. Yet he knows better than anyone that he is on the brink of losing himself.
I know you're only an illusion. A thought in my mind that I just can't shake. But even so, I want to stay. There's something I've always wanted to know. Tell me, Paulina, do you want to go back to Haight Street?
The girl nods faintly. He steps forward and reaches out his hand.
We'll stay in the restaurant like we used to, but there'll be no drunks looking for trouble this time. We can hop on my bike and go for a ride around San Francisco. Scare the heck out of any boys who try to hit on you. If the St. Pavlov Foundation invites you to join them again, I'll tell them to buzz off.
She extends her hand to him.
Of course.
Oh? The incense burner on the ground is split in two, and the illusion dissipates. He sheaths the Bowie knife, shaking his head. Oh, so he shook off from the state and broke the incense himself. Good on him.
You're not Paulina. Not even close. You didn't call me a jerk. You didn't have that sarcasm of hers when people look down on her.
So it turns out Haight Street in San Francisco is a real place? Oh, there's a ton of real places in this game. And real historical events. They're all over the place. They're using real places, real people, real happenings. But they are modifying them to fit the game.
Of course I miss my sister. More than anything. She was proud of me. And when she packed her bags and left Haight Street, she was proud of herself.
Right. It didn't fit his mental picture of her. Matilda, standing behind him, sighs with relief and pats his shoulder.
Good job, big guy. Team Matilda is proud of you.
What do you mean, Team Matilda? We should obviously be Team J.
We should be neither.
Oh, please. Neither one of you has good taste.
Exactly.
I'll tell you one thing. You got good noses, but it'll only bring you misfortune in this game.
Hello again. He steps out from the shadows, holding a gun in his hand. Huh. I'm interested in what he'll do. Other tall figures follow closely behind, gathering around them.
Good evening, uninvited guests. The Honorable Apostle and Miss Mercuria have been expecting you. It's best not to keep them waiting, don't you think?
He presses the gun against Jay's chest while another lackey rushes in from behind.
A punch for a punch, Vern. Remember me?
The fist swings solidly into Jay's stomach, steering him as it hits. Okay. So they are still not friend-shaped.
Dear believers, we were once ignorant lambs led by false shepherds. We yearned for the so-called truth to satisfy our meaningless desires. Those who we served deceived us. Those who we believed in betrayed us. That is why we gather here today, to embrace the grace of the sufferer and live a new life. Before the ceremony begins, I, Apostle Matthias, sincerely express my penitence for my past beliefs. I came from an isle ruled by a school. The people there believed everything could be interpreted through numbers. Like a coward, I followed this method of thinking and held the same false beliefs within my heart.
Interesting, so he's an ex-member of that Mat cult. Fair enough.
We lived in a cave, thinking that we were well hidden from the outside world. We thought no one could reach us.
He paces around the bonfire as all the worshippers kneel on the ground.
But then the outsiders arrived. They massacred us, yet our beliefs availed us nothing. Bombs were detonated, and my friends were blown to pieces. The entire isle was shrouded in the darkness of death.
Holding a sharp sword, he makes a fierce black cut across his palm, leaving a deep scar. Next he grabs Jay. Next he grabs Jay by the hair, drawing a line with his blood-smeared fingers across his neck.
But that will never happen again. We have found the eternal paradise. The Sufferer has granted their glory to us all. As their children, our strength shall be gathered, and we will no longer face injustice. Many, many fellow believers have joined us. We are whole. We are one step closer to reviving the Sufferer.
So they are planning to do some kind of ritual to revive Arcana, I'm guessing? Beside him, the bound girl stares wide-eyed.
These are all... Oh la la! I've never seen so many Manus masks in one place!
Right, they said that they needed a young Arcanist girl. I'm guessing that Matilda is going to be the vessel to be used in this case. The apostle picks up a mask from the ground, surrounded by the countless others.
Brothers, sisters, don your masks, join in the grace granted by the Sufferer, and repeat after me. We praise, we rejoice.
No! Don't put them on! They will destroy you! The illusions, they're blinding you!
I don't think they are going to listen. Reports acquired at the cost of countless sacrifices scrolled through her mind. The Masks of Madness Vindicate helps its bearer under the storm at the cost of losing their sanity. Right. Faces of colleagues tortured.
Stop! Don't do it!
Faces of colleagues tortured and cursed in the mask's incantation experiments flashed through her mind. Right. Her cries pierce the silence but do not reach the ears. They remain expressionless. A pebble falls. With it, a torrent pours down.
We praise. We rejoice.
We praise. We rejoice.
We punish. We cleanse. We awaken. We are one.
We punish. We cleanse. We awaken.
We awaken.
We are one.
Why is Mercuria following this?
We are one.
She's seriously confusing me with her loyalties. I'm still not entirely convinced whether or not she's a double agent or not. Okay. Another part it is. The Razor Squad, always sharp as a scalpel, comes to an immediate halt. This doesn't match the mission intelligence.
We've lost contact with Investigator Boanish. Please reconfirm the coordinates.
The contact device responds as an answer flashes on the screen. Confirming Investigator Boanish's final coordinates. Coordinates confirmed. Please proceed with the operation.
But Captain, they're just normal arcanists and humans.
Tourists, vendors, everything in front of them is unchanged. The crowds bustle noisily.
Investigator Boanish said that she left a door at the coordinates that will take us to the ceremony site.
That would be a good time for that boy to find them and lead them to the door.
But
the soil beneath their feet is trampled and bare.
according to the plan, she was supposed to meet us here.
The captain crouches down to examine the soil. There are some fresh markings, slightly obscured by footprints. So the door are destroyed? Matilda, Pioneer, and Jay are tightly bound and kneeling on the ground. The masked crowd has fallen into a dead silence.
I will leave these uninvited guests to you, Legers.
What a hypocrite. Look who's the domesticated dog now, huh? You enjoy licking the boots of your owner?
You got me, kiddo.
Jay feels a sharp, gut-wrenching pain as Legers delivers him a heavy blow.
We're both eyeing the same prey. Remember?
Oh. A gunshot rings out and blood seeps out from Jay's chest. Oh, that's bad. I don't know a thing about what's going on, but I'm 1000% sure that the bad guy is that priest. Religion is evil after all. Well, it's not universal, but in this case, you are probably correct. His eyes go wide and unfocused as he collapses. Well, we've lost Jay, that's bad.
Jay!
The Apostles raise his hand, signaling for Leisures to lower his gun.
Do not sully the sacred altar. Save your fighting. You may deal with these blasphemers after the ceremony. We are about to close the door to Elysium forever, and this place will become the exclusive abode of the children of the Sufferer. Now, let us enjoy their grace.
As for what's going on, I can give you a quick rundown. Those are the remnants of the Manus Vindictae organization that we fought on that island in previous chapters. And they are presumably trying to do some arcane fuckery to resurrect the dead leader, the Arcana that we've met before. At least that's what I gathered so far. He raises the golden key up towards the altar.
We plead. Let not our joy dissipate. Let our pain and sorrow fade. Let our souls...
Oh. A sharp pain shoots through his palm. The key falls from his hand and plunges into the dense crowd below.
What?
I guess?
Kapati, what happened?
Got it, boss.
Oh?
Thanks for making me one of the dead for a while, Jers. Sorry, Matilda.
Oh!
I lied to you. I said you have to be brave and decisive. But the truth is, being prepared is even more important.
Damn it! The key was your target from the very beginning. Get lost, dickwads!
So was this all a performance on their part?
Now it's our turn. These street rats are gonna tear you apart.
I think they made this a big performance, making them think that they were beaten. Probably Mercuria was on it. She made Leisures join them through helping him previously. They played this whole part out, making them think that Jay was shot. Yeah, this is slowly falling into place, okay. Wizen waves the key from the back of Beckett's arriving motorcycle. He has gathered together Jay's friends and allies just in time.
Thanks, boss. It took hours to get the plan through Beckett's thick skull, but we nailed it.
Put the key away. Mr. Tang once told me an old Eastern proverb. Wang Zhang Zhuo Bea.
You sure about that? The rising and falling hum of motors drowns out the cracking torches. Dozens of motorcycles speed towards them, waving through the mist. Their headlights beam through the darkened marketplace like a row of spotlights.
Impossible! How did they get here?
He turns his hand to his most devoted believer.
You! How long have you been working with these blasphemers? Ha! Say goodbye to your precious Leisures!
The leader stands in the distance, shaking his head as he ejects a blank cartridge from his gun. Right, so he shot a blank at him. Good one.
You're a little behind on the news, aren't you? I am the only Leisures now, Apostle.
His stare is intense.
What? When did you plan all this? No one told me a thing!
No one ever tells Matilda a thing. Just play along, Matilda.
Calm down, Miss Boanish. Time was against us, and we thought that your authentic reaction would be more convincing.
Well, he's right on that.
Gio reached an agreement with Jay before we left.
That punch felt pretty personal, though. It almost beat the crap out of me, Gio.
I couldn't help myself.
That's fair. The rider next to Jay removes his helmet.
Jay? You want me to beat him up?
No, Hollick. He's an ally now. We gotta look out for our friends, right?
Beckett spits on the ground, seemingly only half convinced.
Yeah, we're friends, huh? Still, if these sons of bitches don't pay up to fix the garage, I'll beat the shit out of them.
Also fair. The unexpected cordial exchange is yet another disruption in his plans, yet the Apostle seems unfazed as he raises his hand with menace.
So be it. I have already prepared a surprise for you blasphemers.
Did you now?
Légers, I have exhausted my pity for you. It appears your loyalty is even more worthless than I expected.
Well, get dunked on.
Very well. The door to Elysium shall be shut tight. There will be no cracks for you rats to crawl through.
Chosen believers, prove your loyalty.
So what? Is he going to just throw the crowd at them? His most devoted believers cast off their black robes. Right. The mind-controlled people.
This wasn't part of the plan, Jay.
What was the plan? His newly forged Bowie knife is drawn from its sheath. The blade's edge gleams in his eyes.
Then make it part of the plan.
Okay. We've got a fight on our hands. A whole gaggle of enemies. Okay, I can work with that.
Dental checker.
Let's break their knees.
Easy lah.
Okay.
No worries.
Crackers and fireworks!
通幽的威，墨韵虚无。Thank you for your cooperation.
One wave down. Okay. Next one.
Let me think on it.
Copy that! Easy lah.
Ah, an interesting one.
And they are cooked.
Ah, what a bloom.
Thunder to me!
Easy enough.
너 가슬인가?
What now, smartass? Fallen believers have piled up around him, but many more remain standing.
It was about time this knife tasted blood.
Yet, like a forest of dead trees, these devout believers remain a foreboding threat. And there is no question, if they were to all rush forward, the remaining numbers would still overwhelm them. Right.
I have guided the lost for the sake of the sufferer. They have witnessed my loyalty and devotion.
The Apostle feigns composure, but his steps are wavering and fearful. Yeah, he's bluffing at this point.
This body, this life, is nothing compared to their great cause.
Then why aren't you stepping up to the challenge yourself? Just sending people in your stead.
But we must make the blasphemers pay with their blood. Children of the sufferer, awaken your bodies and rip their heads from their necks.
A figure emerges from behind him, moving with deliberate steps. Soon, One after another, more figures emerge from the shadowy crowd, all heading toward Jay.
You will die a miserable death. You will get no burial. No. Your bones will be made to forever kneel to the Supreme One.
Sure. However, the masked figures never make their attack. They walk towards the forest.
My dear believers, where are you going?
Huh?
Is that
our priestess?
You thought we were finished, Grandpa?
Oh, did I forget to mention? The masks you gave me were old and dusty. I couldn't give them to my kids. So I got a new set of masks made. Ones that you have no control over. You're welcome.
Fair enough. In the distance, the priestess removes the black robe and gives them...
In the depths of the woods, where whips and voices cannot reach.
Right, again, in the distance, the priestess removes the black robes and gives them a purposeful nod. So, I was correct that Mercuria was a triple agent all along. Okay.
Who is calling?
The voice beckons the figures into the mist.
Not even the most bewitching voice can drown out the songs of the birds. Those who dance, those who are blinded, breathe in the fragrance of the Medic, and come with me.
They find themselves within the drifting elusive fog. Hey. So she enchanted them in some form, I'm guessing. Do you know who are the artists behind the art in this game? Some backgrounds especially are incredible. Honestly, I'm not sure, but I know that it's either a single artist or a set of artists that are making all the art for this game through the chapters. So it's probably possible to check that online. Let me check something in that regard. Oh, okay, so according to Google, it's not a single artist, but an in-house team of artists that makes the art consistently for the game. So basically, it's the personal artists that are on the payroll. I don't know if they are credited anywhere, personally. But yeah, art direction in this game is on a very higher level. One of the things that got me into it. The apostle's limbs fall, having lost all strength. He hunches over, crumpling as if to hide from the chaos. The lights draw closer, leaving only a single torch above his head. It casts a long shadow.
Everything is ruined. I never should have trusted any of you.
Well, have cookies.
Thanks for the show. Your failure was magnificent. Your arrogance, your regret, and that look on your face when everything was ruined, they were all just perfect.
Damn it! Where have you been, Eternity? You defrauded us, taken every Sharpadonti, squeezed us of every drop of sweat and blood.
Yep, she's a hustler, and you got played.
You swore the ceremony would go smoothly, and that you'd pay your highest respects to the inculcator of Arcanum, the great sufferer. You rotten, shameless liar. If I could only throw you into the depths of the Gorgon current, I will crack your skull and make you bear the price of my pain.
Yeah, good luck with that, with your plans ruined already. He stands grabbing a rock as a makeshift weapon. Okay.
I'd almost forgotten about your Mediterranean roots. I must say, I didn't expect such courage from a coward who fled a battlefield.
Right. The rock shatters into pieces. The fragile noblewoman raises her small, delicate wand, pressing it against the apostle's chin.
Your pitiful Sharpodontes are far from sufficient payment. No one would be stupid enough to go against the Foundation for so little profit. Besides, this was never part of the deal. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? That's Barrow Boanish's daughter. And the weapon that boy carries?
The last of his courage has left him as he pleads.
But listen, if you don't help me escape, I'll never pay you the other half.
Don't think that's going to work at this point. She allows her hand to drop contemplatively, right. That's a difficult word for me. And shakes her head.
It's true that the people at the Foundation are all misers. They're still more generous than you.
I can give you anything. Rare wands, alchemic materials, and jewelry. Lots and lots of jewelry. I got them from the Believers.
His panicked hands tremor as he reaches into his pockets. A pile of glittering rings, pendants, and bangles fall to the ground at his feet.
There's more. I keep them in a cellar that only I have the key to.
Wow, so you just told them that you have the key. What the point for to spare you at this point then?
You're a dishonest customer, Apostle. You're lucky that your pockets aren't empty.
She retracts her wand and places it back into her pocket.
Pack your stuff. Let's...
A flickering light blocks the way. Yeah, that's correct in this case. That is how cults especially work. And this is not a religion, this is a cult, let's be honest.
Hey there, little lady. Nice to see you again.
Eternity! You're a Manus follower too?
Not exactly, she is an opportunist, which is arguably worse.
I have no interest in the Manus. I just have some business to finish. You know I'll work with anyone if the deal is sweet enough. I'm a businesswoman. I always keep my word. I'm sure you understand that.
You're right. But that incriminates you nonetheless. I cannot let you escape. I will have to take the two of you to the Foundation. You can plead your case there.
How are you going to do that, Matilda? Okay, so are we beating... Okay, we are beating Eternity. I can do that.
Very well. Let me
Sorry,
try my
lady.
hand.
I've got to break your knees.
Copy that.
Let me know where it is.
And that, as they say, is that.
通幽动微，莫运虚无。
How dare you?
Oh? He got away. Okay, interesting. So the... Oh, right, because the goal wasn't to literally kill her, only to get her health low enough. Gotcha.
Was that a misty bubble ball? No, the smell is
Okay, I'm guessing that she's skedaddled.
This probably came from the Foundation's logistics department. How did she get it?
Well, she seems like a woman of means, as they say. The pink mist dissipates. Matilda manages to reopen her eyes.
What's this?
She turns over the business card, which reads, "Dear Miss Matilda Buanish, please extend my warmest regards to your mother. Note, your crystal ball has a few cracks. Yours sincerely, Eternity." Right.
Je suis perdue. How does she know Maman?
Because from what I understand, Eternity is literally mortal. She's old, like old.
Everything's here. I swear.
So she took the apostle with her. He sweeps aside the dirt, revealing a wooden cellar door.
You have to make sure I get out of here safely. If you keep your word, I'll tell the preacher about you, and we can do more business together.
My prediction is that she's going to get his things and leave him there to dry. She opens the door, and a golden glow rises up to her eyes. Inside, a believer wielding a heavy hammer remains diligently at work.
Come out, believer. There's been a change of plan. Follow me. Eternity will get us out of here.
He climbs out from the cellar clumsily.
What a huge collection of valuables. And people just handed them over to you. Looks like religion is a profitable business.
Always has been. She closes the door, pocketing the key.
All right. Now escort me out of here.
I never promised any escort, Apostle. Did you ever hear me utter such a word? But...
She smiles.
I did say I'd get you out of here safely.
She reaches into her handbag, slipping her hand fully into its narrow opening. Followed by most of her arm, which the tiny bag seems to accommodate without even a stretch.
Let me see. If memory serves, that tricky little thing is... here it is. There you go.
Hell.
It's from the St. Pavlov Foundation. One of a kind.
Remember this thing from somewhere, but I forgot from where.
This gadget was stored in their headquarters. No one could lay a finger on it.
Then how did you get it?
But when chaos broke out, it fell into the hands of an employee looking to make a profit.
The apostle eyes the clockwork toy with a pang of shame and confusion.
What's this? Some kind of wind-up toy? How's this going to help me? Do I look like a complete idiot to you?
Honestly, yes. She bursts into a fit of laughter.
Of course not, my dear customer. Just wind it when you need to use it. That's all, Apostle.
He's evidently suspicious.
What's it going to do? Turn me into some kind of beast? A three-headed dog or a crazed Bigfoot?
No, that's your specialty. Turning your followers into monsters.
Listen to yourself. Why would I do that to a customer? You won't turn into a monster, I promise. There's still plenty of business to be done between the two of us.
Oh right, yeah, it was in the side story, you are correct. I just very vaguely remember the side story. Okay. Headlights beam forward in the distance.
All right, time to say goodbye.
He steps back slowly, merging with the darkness of the forest.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Wait! Wait!
The headlights come closer and closer, leaving him no other option.
Great Inculcator of Arcanum, please bless this child on his knees before you. I am willing to sacrifice every drop of blood in my body so that you may be revived.
He turns around without hesitation.
You, most devout believer, wind this.
He shows the clockwork toy into the believer's hand. Right, he's willing to sacrifice everything, but he's making his believer use the item. Because he's a chicken shit, like that.
Turn it. Understand? Wind the...
He guides him to wind the toy, hand over hand. The befuddled believer grasps the technique at last, but none too soon. Can someone please break his knees already? It's a work in progress. We are doing our best.
Listen, I have to catch that woman. Those treasures belong to the great Inculcator of Arcanum. I must not let her take them away.
Of course he is going to try and play her.
You stay here and take care of those gangsters.
Very well.
He turns, disappearing into the forest. One turn, two turns. The believer's hands, driven by inertia, moves faster and faster. What will it do? His hand grips the toy unwillingly as his wrist and arm contort into an inhuman position. Huh. His arm twists like a wrung wet cloth, spinning into a spiral of flesh. So it was a trap, after all. Okay. His head shakes uncontrollably, and a sneering electric pain courses up from his spine to his brain. Well, an urge almost as if to vomit out his very soul forces him to the ground. There his twitching eyes make out an engraving on the clockwork toy. Mrs. Kimberly. The shadow of the believer, elongated by the firelight, lingers on the ground. It melts into the air, forming a black mire, bubbling and roiling. Then the blackness spills away, revealing a beautiful figure. Gold and silver moonlight sifts through the treetops. She opens her eyes and duly lifts her head.
How may I serve you?
What? Did this summon her? Or what? Okay. That was weird. Let's continue. Part 18th, alone. I wonder how many parts are left. We are at 18th. I think it's 22. The last one is. I'm guessing. So we have like 4 left. Maybe we'll reach it.
I'll solve any problem for you, Master.
So she was summoned by the toy.
Would you like me to break your creditor's neck? Or seduce a politician? will obey your every command.
So, like a twisted genie.
As long as...
She lowers her head again, clenching her hands tightly.
As long as you allow me to have a little bit of fresh...
Fresh what? She appears calm, yet frail and needy. The believer approaches her slowly. As she sees him, a look of joy comes over her face.
Kill them.
Okay, so are we going to fight her?
That's it? Oh, I see. I've done countless jobs like this. But could you be more specific? Who are them?
Okay, that's not very helpful. Before the burly believer can speak, a sudden elbow knocks him to the ground, kicking up a swirl of dust. Who's that?
You alright, lady?
Oh, okay. He reaches out, but is met with a frustrated sound of rejection. She lifts her chin, gazing up sharply at the newcomer.
What do you think you're doing? Our conversation was finally getting somewhere.
Unfortunate. The voice pierces her ears, his words putting an awaited stamp on the contract.
As you wish, master.
She lifts her hands in a passionless machine-like motion.
What?
The bowie knife slides against her crimson spike, producing a shrieking clamor. His blade shatters in an instant, pieces splintering and slicing across his cheek. Wow, okay. His work reduced to nothing in an effortless moment.
I thought one blow would do it.
Okay, so she's quite powerful.
There's no need to struggle. I am a merciful hunter. When I penetrate your skull with this needle, you'll die quickly. You'll hardly suffer. Or would you rather I use a more ancient method? I could extract your spine and store it in a jar of formalin.
I beg your finest pardon? I do not consent to any of this. In the distance, the roaring of another motorcycle covers their voices.
Jay, she insisted on coming. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Of course! This is Matilda's order. What are you still doing here? We have captured all the peddlers and believers in the lair. Everyone's waiting for you.
Matilda, could you please run away?
Did you catch the apostle? He's crucial to our investigation.
Move!
Ouvra Umbo!
Phew. You freaked me out, Frenchie. For a second there, I thought I'd have to rush you to the hospital.
My arcane skill exam scores are second to none. Of course I can deal with such a simple trick.
Okay, I'm surprised that Matilda was able to block the attack. Yet Jay blocks her eager attempt.
No. Matilda, Hollick, I need you to go and get all the Arcanists who can still fight.
He leans forward, his gaze never shifting from the peculiar girl. He looks out warily at the crowd growing in front of her.
I'm just trying to carry out my master's order. Don't waste my time.
Hand grasps her wrist.
Kill them.
Thick, swirling smoke rises from the familiar incense burner. Red mist sprawls out around it.
Oh, this will be useful. Thank you for your help. Now then.
The smell! It's the mandrake incense Miss Mercuria used! With this density, we'll be unconscious within a minute!
Well, stop yapping then and start punching. Or casting or whatever. She raises her hand to her face, trying to cover her nose.
Cover your mouth and nose! Try and stay awake!
Okay. However, Jay makes no effort to shield himself. His abdomen is painted in a crimson red, and his every movement is wrought with intense pain.
Jay, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Good thing is the pain's kept me awake, and I can still move my arms.
In little time, the mist has enveloped the entire forest. Welp. Eternity hurries along, but stops after sensing something unusual behind her.
Looks like an exciting show. I wish I could sit down and watch. Enjoy it, miss.
I'm guessing that she knew that this would happen. The mysterious girl leaps through the mist unnoticed like a jungle cat.
Merde! The incense is invading our consciousness! That woman, she's disappeared! Prepare your weapons, boys! Wait, Jay, what's wrong with your knife?
Well, the knife is gone. He discards the remaining fragments of his bowie knife.
Fine. I'll use what I have.
Fisticuffs it is, or you could use the sword. He kneels.
Ugh. This sucks, Dad. My forging's not even close to your level.
He removes the shaft he's long kept strapped to his back and places it on the ground. He inhales deeply as he closes his eyes. That sounds like a bad idea, inhaling the smoke.
In that moment, your father was, well, his arms were charred. There was nothing we could do. He was dying, but he wouldn't let the sword go. What I didn't know was that it wasn't he who was holding onto the sword, but the sword that was holding onto him.
What the hell does that mean?
The next day, the sword was gone. And I saw you holding it in your arms, fast asleep in your bed. Stay away from it, kid. You may not have chosen it, but it has chosen you.
Sorry, Mr. Tang.
At last, he opens his eyes. Layer by layer, like bandages being slowly unwrapped from a wound, the blade is revealed. It shines like a crystal in the glimmering moonlight.
Long time no see, buddy.
Balance mode? A temporary balancing encounter of the encounters. This battle will enter balance mode. Oh! Interesting, so it's balancing me down. I can work with that still. Not too bad. I can win this. Okay, let's roll.
Have a little dream with me, cutie pies.
What the hell is this monster? Is this thing the girl that was just here? Hell of a transformation.
I think I know what she is.
much not right. The smoke, it must be from her arcane skill. It seems to be affecting us somehow.
Get back! Stay away from me! This sword's got a mind of its own, and it ain't happy!
Boss? She's moving!
Watch yourselves!
Dental checkup.
Okay. What does it do? Choose and shift an allied unit. Repositions forward? What's the point? Okay, never mind.
Copy that! Ah,
Let's just
an interesting
focus
one.
on our thing.
Relax.
Should be able to just end it quickly.
Easy lah. Crackers and fireworks!
Hey, random bullshit go.
And that's that.
Please, don't resist.
Yeah, this is
Thunder
going to be
Talisman,
quick.
scientific version!
There we go.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Easy enough.
Holic!
Blood is flowing steadily from him now, soaking his waist. The two battered figures stand around helplessly. Meanwhile, stubborn Holic lies prone, gripping her tightly.
Let go! Just stay where you are! Hide yourself.
The red mist has nearly drained the last of Jay's strength. The branch pierces his calf, pinning him to the ground.
Just listen to him, will you? This is starting to become bothersome.
She crouches down, looking at the fat man at her feet. Despite his mangled shoulder, he throws his full weight into her to keep hold of her foot.
No! 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 I have to do this! Jay... Tell Beckett that I didn't run away or cause any trouble this time. I'm more useful than he thinks. Right, boss? He'll never make fun of me again.
07, my dude. Exhausting his last bit of strength, Holic throws the object he's holding into the air. A sickly sweet taste of... What? Again? A sickly sweet taste fills Holic's throat. Right.
Damn it. Damn it.
A sharp spike has pierced through his throat, and his oil-stained hands fall limp. Unfortunate.
Fire.
A new idea flashes through his mind. He grabs his sword and brings it down with force. The blade punctures the canister and immediately flames are around it. The canister has burst open, spewing licks of flame everywhere. In the dry woods, the fire quickly spreads into an inferno. The blazing fire scours over trees and underbrush. The red mist mingles with the dark grey smoke, forming a deep haze.
Are you going to?
Holic. It's the only way. Someone's gotta see the smoke.
So he's using a forest fire as a flare. Fair enough. And part 19th. Okay. Velvet Ribbon.
Enough, Jay! I really don't give a crap about what you learned on the streets. I don't want to hear it.
So another flashback.
I'd rather take my chances and die out there than stay here and never live at all.
Right, we've seen that scene before. But we didn't see what happened afterwards. Jay kicks the door hard, smashing a hole straight through it.
You really think you're gonna build connections with the government? Rub shoulders with the upper class? You think they'll take you seriously? You're no different from any of the cannon fodder at the bottom of their system. You're gonna be fighting a battle even tougher than the one on Hate Street.
He stomps forward with a domineering presence, playing every bit the role of a stern father.
Why do you think I kept those government suck-ups from finding you in the first place? Listen, it doesn't matter where you go as long as it's not the St. Pavlov Foundation. You could go to college, join a company, a hospital. You'd have a better life than anyone else.
She closes the suitcase, then looks up at him with a smile of genuine warmth.
A better life than anyone else, huh? Listen to yourself. That's ridiculous. You finally said what you really think, didn't you, Jay? Our righteous boss and kind-hearted neighbor. But you know what? I'm not interested in comparing myself to anyone else. I actually want to do something meaningful with my life. Something beyond you, beyond myself, beyond the whole of Hate Street. And there is nothing you can do that is going to stop me from pursuing my dream.
He sneers.
But who's gonna help you when you're in danger? Those idiots in white robes? How can you entrust your life to the Foundation and not your family or friends? And all because of some dream you're not even sure you can realize? You know, one day you'll come crawling home and cry about how the world is nothing like you imagined. And I'll just laugh and say I told you so.
Not very brotherly of you. She looks at him coldly.
Fine, then laugh, Jay. Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to. If I die out there, it'll be because I chose to.
And that she did.
If that's the price I'll pay to protect everyone, then so be it.
His mocking expression falls away. He leans up against the wall and lets out a long, deep sigh.
What happened, sis? Since when did we walk such different paths?
Ever since you beat up that voodooist, who tricked me and laughed because I was a human. That's when. You beat him to a pulp, Joe. You forced him to beg on the street. Everyone here is stuck in a vicious cycle. One person tortures another, then he tortures someone else, and so on and so on. It never ends.
That's fair.
Well, I think I found a way to break the cycle. And I'm going to try it even if I make mistakes. I know you think you can stop anything. Bar fights, arguments. But you can't stop me.
She pushes open the door.
Bike's broken.
I'll take the Greyhound.
They're not running today.
Then I'll walk. I'll walk until I get there.
Back to the forest fire. Jay coughs and vomits. Unfortunate. Matilda stands in front of him, resolute and unshakable. The taste of blood and vomit mingles in his mouth, trickling out from behind his teeth. Throbbing agony sears through him from each movement.
All right, Blondie. Ready for a formalin bath?
Matilda breaks her knees. She realizes in a moment of terror that she's completely unarmed.
As an investigator of the St. Pavlo Foundation, I, Matilda Buanish, have a duty to protect the people, even at the cost of my life!
That's cool and all, Matilda, but do you have a plan? Her voice wavers and her legs buckle, barely holding. This is the responsibility that the SPDM has taught her.
Tell me, Matilda, when you confront the Manus, are you certain that you have the courage to come face to face with death? Are you sure you're ready to serve as a field investigator?
I will do everything I can to protect everyone. With honor and dignity, I will make the Buanish family proud.
Jay's eyelids feel chained down, dragging his consciousness downwards with them. In his periphery, a jagged snake tail writhes and twists in the air. A slender figure stands before him. It is as if he sees that blue ribbon fluttering past his eyes again. He lets out a final deep cry.
Run, you idiot! I don't need you to protect me. I don't need your sacrifice. I don't care about your duty or whatever the Foundation says. I don't fucking care. You don't get it, do you? If you die like Holic back there, everything you have, everything you've been through, will be gone for good. Tell your boss that I got in trouble because I didn't follow the confidentiality agreement. Tell her I deserved it.
I don't think that's going to work with Matilda.
And tell her that stupid big guy over there picked the wrong side and got himself killed. You've done your job. No one can blame you.
No, I decline your offer. I will stand and fight until the reinforcements arrive.
Hand steadies and tightens into a fist.
Just run. Forget about us. Save yourself.
Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to. If I die out there, it'll be because I chose to. If that's the price I'll pay to protect everyone, then so be it.
I wish you could have lived a different life. I wish you'd been born into a happy family, that you'd had your own room with a huge bed and lived in a beautiful, fancy house. I wish you'd been a rich girl. I wish you'd been cherished by your parents and that everyone had been proud of you. I wish you'd never known about the poverty, disease, and war in the real world. I wish you could have slept in a room without a broken window, with a fireplace that kept you warm at night. I wish you didn't have to live in that rundown room I set up for you. I wish you could have worn new clothes that no one laughed at. I wish you could have been surrounded by kind and loyal friends. I wish we'd never met.
Well, that's Jay down. Unfortunate.
There they are!
Wow, just in the nick of time. Okay. Look at that art, it has nothing to envy to the greatest painters. Yeah, they are really good. The artists behind the artwork in this game are really doing their job. I really enjoy that the art direction is based on paintings and book illustrations in general. It's unique in a sense. Okay. Part 20. Letter home. Fair enough.
I don't want to write this letter. But I promised myself that once we could talk as equals, I would persuade you to accept my decision.
Sure is dusty in here. I gotta clean up.
Dust on the ground shimmers in the sunlight.
I thought I would have the courage to confront you then. I thought I could tell you how foolish and selfish you were. I thought I could make you proud of me by going to places you've never been and seeing what you've never seen. But now, when faced with a mission that could put my life at risk, I realized that I'm not as brave as I thought.
So I'm guessing that this is the last letter that Paulina wrote.
My hands are trembling. My body wants to run. I don't want to lose everything I have. I don't want to die nameless. Especially now that I'm so close to the life I've always wanted.
When did you get this hole? Oh. Sorry, buddy. I shouldn't have kicked you.
I keep thinking about what I told you that day. About how some people would sacrifice themselves if they had to. I remembered the scared look on your face when you heard that. I was so proud of myself at the time.
Yeah, but when the time comes, looks very differently.
I thought, finally, I managed to scare him. But now I wish I could go back and stop myself. I know that scaring you is nothing to be proud of. I only did it because I knew I was the only one in the world who could hurt you. Now that I've established myself, I can talk to you as an equal. But I found myself doubting my decision. When my colleague knocked on my door, urging me to prepare for our field mission, and he called out my name, Paulina. Paulina! How I wished he were you. How I wished for you to open that door and protect me. But that thought only lasted for a moment. Then I understood where my fear came from, and why you were so scared when I talked about sacrifice. I realized that even though countless people are suffering out there, even though my colleagues have sacrificed their lives, even though more and more children have become homeless, I'm not as brave as I want to be.
Whew. All fixed. Finally. You're looking much better now, buddy.
The old hole in the door has been patched with wooden planks.
Mr. J, are you really selling the restaurant?
Don't worry about it. A new, even better guy will take over.
When is this scene happening? In the past or in the present?
But I also understand that someone has to step forward and stop this tragedy. Otherwise, our world will fall apart, leaving nothing but sadness and pain. A single drop of water can't form an ocean. A single piece of tile can't build a roof, nor can a single person put an end to a war. For a long time, humans and arcanists have been on opposite ends of the spectrum. Faced with this catastrophic event, we may all perish unless we stick together. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm just a blip on the radar. Yes, I'm just a weak, cowardly human. But I'm also a member of the St. Pavlov Foundation. I can finally, truly say those words with conviction. Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to.
This is a good spot.
Piece by piece, we'll build a shelter. And one day, the rain will stop. We can't save those we've lost, but I believe that one day, we'll reach a new era.
Someone waves from outside the door.
We should go, Jay.
So it's the present time, okay, gotcha. So he survived. He takes down the photo, holds the letter and smooths it out. Then he slips both into his chest pocket. And just as she had once, he pushes the door open to leave. Okay, so the reinforcements came, saved everyone, presumably. Okay, next part. We are almost done. Just this and one more part. So we'll be doing all of this in this stream.
Boss, what's in it for you to join the Foundation? You know they're all liars. Those holier-than-thou officials never tell us what's really going on. Besides, if Legers has taken over the restaurant...
He clutches at Jay's clothes, unwilling to let go.
Hey, watch your mouth, kid. Your boss would have been hacked to pieces if it weren't for us.
Probably true. Jay bends down and places his hand on the boy's shoulders.
Wipe your nose, kid. Legers will be a good boss. Promise.
I have my doubts about this, but...
He'll clean up the mess on Haight Street, and after that, the poorhouse staff will get you into school. And Holic Spike. It's yours now.
Everyone holds quiet.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Me? I'm gonna jump into the sea and try to swim.
Into the deep waters you go.
What do you mean, boss? I thought you didn't know how to swim.
Time to learn. An all too familiar face emerges on the bed beside them.
Shut up, you noisy bastards. I'm trying to sleep here.
Well, he survived.
You shut up! Yes, no one can cause a friggin' earthquake.
There's no trying swimming in deep waters, only do. Yeah. As they say, sink or swim, bitch. The two men with their heads banged... What? The two men with the heads bump foreheads? That's a weird sentence. The bouquet sent by Legers is knocked to the ground.
Everyone shut up! Make any more noise and I swear I'll anesthetize you so you sleep for the entire month.
Okay, sure. Wrath of the nurse. They sheepishly retreat under the covers. Jay extends his hand towards another Foundation staff member.
I owe you one, Razor.
No, you owe Meish one. If she hadn't led us to the door, we wouldn't have been able to stop that girl in time.
Okay, so they stopped the summoned girl. Are you going to show us what happened?
As it turns out, Mercuria foresaw the whole thing and took action before anyone realized what was going on.
Okay, fair enough.
She always does this. Once she's fixed on a goal, she never considers her own safety. But despite her courage, she's still a living person who can get hurt. Please, promise me you'll bring her back.
It's a shame we couldn't arrest that girl. If only we'd had a little more time to prepare.
So I'm guessing that she got away.
Cheer up, man. You saved my life, didn't you? I'll get you pretty far on Hate Street. By the way, where's Matilda? She's supposed to take me to the Foundation today.
So he is joining the Foundation for real, for real. Fair enough. Mercuria sounds like a high society in Italian name, by the way. Fair enough. I don't think she is Italian. Well, honestly, it's not entirely clear on what nationality she was. He hesitates over his response.
She's been summoned to report on the operation, I guess. It's gonna be rough. There were a lot of civilians involved, and she didn't follow her commands.
Yeah, she's going to get spanked, probably.
She might even have her position revoked.
That would be unfortunate.
What? But we wouldn't have gotten anywhere without her.
A pair of hands come up again to stop him.
Jay, that's how things work over there. If you're really planning on joining them, you'll have to learn to follow their rules.
Procedure.
Where's she now?
We're not authorized to request that information.
What's wrong with my nose? It isn't even allergy season yet.
Oh, by the way, now that you mentioned that Mercuria sounds like an Italian name, what about Sonetto? Because one of the main girlies in this game, Sonetto, is supposedly Italian. She does all the gesticulations of an Italian, also casts spells in Italian. I'm not sure if you remember her from the previous chapters. The young redhead.
Miss Bowenish, are you alright?
Sonetto is Italian, yeah, but more like fables or fantasy stories. Yeah, that's fair enough. She stands before her temporary supervisor, preparing herself for the debrief.
Oh, I'm fine. Please, continue.
I read your report last night. I must say that your judgment has given us some very important information.
Yeah, she broke the procedure, but she got the results.
According to your report, the missing assets are in the possession of Eternity, aside from the most important one, which is now in the hands of Manus Vindicte.
Yes, I know that a sonnet is a type of poem. According to your report, right.
Luckily, the man in control of the girl is one of their insignificant believers. For the time being, there's a limit to what he can do with her. This, at least, is good news.
Okay, so that someone is tied to a regular grant. So as long as they contain him, they contain her by proxy.
You've caused quite a stir among senior management, Miss Boanish. It seems you're starting to make a name for yourself.
Thank you, Monsieur Bernard.
That wasn't a compliment in this case, I think.
By the way, I would like to apply to leave the Foundation during my vacation. I want to visit my mother in her safety house. That merchant, Eternity, and the peddlers in that lair mentioned her name several times. I deem it necessary to confirm her safety.
No problem. Give me the application form. I'll arrange it for you.
Okay, so she's not in trouble after all.
Oh, thank you.
She takes an excited step
wait.
forward. His tone dampens the girl's excitement.
Someone told me to give this to you. He said you left it in San Francisco.
That's odd. I don't remember leaving anything.
You had a cameo just now? What do you mean? Ah, yes, the kitty, right. She's very interested when I'm streaming every time. She pops in and out to gather my attention. Anat opens the drawer and places the item into her hand. Oh!
He said that it's proof of your promotion.
I guess he made her part of his crew.
So, what you're saying is that you're not going to turn me back into a toy? Does that mean I can go hunting by myself? And I can choose my own prey?
Okay, so that Dambas and his servant are uncontained, it seems. There is no sense in his words, and as such, no clarity to her purpose.
Oh, no, I mean...
But she realizes something.
Could you sit down for a moment? Don't worry, all you have to do is say yes or no.
That's neither.
Yes or no?
Right, his cognitive abilities are kind of limited. The brutish believer swings his hammer wildly. He runs from one side of the forest to the other, racing east and west with manic energy.
Okay, I get it. I know what you need. This is great.
Her eyes brighten with clarity. She doesn't need a sensible response, in fact she doesn't want one. There is a crack in the window, a path to freedom through his madness.
I'll kill whoever you want, as you wish. let's decide on our next destination first, shall we? I see.
I don't. She nods eagerly, responding earnestly to his meaningless roars. She knows that this is a chance for a new beginning.
Then, let's go where you want to go.
She picks up a long curved branch, using it as a makeshift reins to guide the believer to his desired destination. Okay. She turned him into a pet, essentially. That's one way to do it. Fair enough. Dude is like Groot, only his friends can understand him. Not even that. He's literally just a tool, so to speak. His cognitive functions are extremely limited. He only follows orders, and there's no orders to follow. So she's using him as a vehicle, so to speak, to arrive at a more sensible destination, while being bound by her contract. From time to time, she glances back, trying to spot the toy on him. Okay. What's this? New Age Market Incident Report. Have a look. Relying on the help of Mrs. Maish, a citizen of the New Age Market, the support team successfully entered the underground market. During the investigation, smoke from a fire suddenly rose from a forest 1.3 miles away from there. At the site, we found an injured Foundation investigator, Matilda Buanish, a critically injured adult male arcanist, Joe Brown, a male human corpse, Harvey Holick, and a female enemy suspected of belonging to Manus Vindictae, identity unknown. This woman's mystical abilities far exceeded our expectations. The spells she used were extremely dangerous and difficult to understand. We were engaged in an unprecedentedly fierce battle. Fortunately, we can confirm that the battle with Matilda Buanish, Joe Brown and the group has significantly drained her energy. Otherwise, we might have faced a deadly confrontation. After a second round of attrition, her arcane skills weakened, and with the help of the people summoned by Joe Brown, we gained an initial advantage. We planned to carry out a feasible capture plan to extract important information about Manus Vindictae. However, Manus Vindictae retreated much faster than usual, leaving behind few mindless followers who hindered our plan. Additionally, due to the fog and some unknown rare incantations, the tracking arcane skills we had prepared in advance were rendered ineffective at the site. Razor Squad. Okay. So, effectively the leaders skedaddled and no one important was captured. That's a wash. Well, the operation was thwarted, true, but otherwise, not too good. So this is the last part, I'm assuming. A figure stands before the ruins. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's that guy. I was hoping that he was gone. He's silent as a gravestone, keeping all else at bay. Footsteps echo up from behind.
Mr. Forget-Me-Not, there you are.
Who are you?
The Guiding One said she didn't want you to come back to this manor.
The figure remains silent.
The St. Pavlov Foundation has destroyed another hidden outpost in San Francisco. Don't you want to go there yourself? Let those white robes seep blood?
In the distance, the figure turns slowly. This girl is the guide from Bloodborne, of course. Well, there might be something to it. There's no trace of longing in his eyes, only emptiness, a dark abyss that swallows up the sky.
Can you see it? It was once a deserted land.
What?
Then countless Arcanists, thousands of generations of them, sacrificed their blood and bones to build the tunnel.
What are you on about, Forget-Me-Not?
When it was complete, they were ecstatic. They kissed the earth in their jubilation. Yet in the end, they found nothing.
He notices the old yellowed book in his hand. But the title is no longer discernible.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Neither am I. He turns his attention to something new. The trembling figure of the girl.
Never mind. I know what you're going to say. The preacher has ordered us to return. She has received a new oracle.
In the distance, the girl nods, dumbstruck.
Let's go.
They are leaving the quiet place. He stops again, returning his eyes to the ruin. For the last time.
Oh, come on, baby, move. We're in the middle of nowhere. The towing fee will cost an arm and a leg. Ah, damn it. My baby's gonna be stuck here forever. And all for a bit of cash.
The tires sink into the mud, spinning helplessly. The man slumps back in his seat, completely indifferent to the anxious passenger in the back.
The map says it's still a fair distance from the safety house. Looks like the great Matilda must count on herself once again.
Okay, so Matilda is stuck in the boonies.
Hey! Wait, miss! You haven't paid me!
He climbs halfway out the window to reach out to her.
4, 5, 8, 20. And here's a tip too. I hope it can make up for your loss. At least to some extent. A distinguished and generous passenger such as me must be a rarity.
Right.
I will walk the rest of the way. If you stay here and wait for me, I will show you my generosity again when I return.
Sure, miss.
He licks his fingers as he counts the bills, momentarily forgetting his worries. Matilda retrieves her suitcase, swaying with its weight as she departs. Following the narrow path into the forest, her silhouette vanishes beneath the dark branches. Naturally, the driver remains entirely unaware of the incantation she had cast on the engine. Oh.
L'emplacement de la maison de sécurité est classifié. Je dois être très prudente.
Ah, she stopped the car. Okay. The location of the safety house is classified. I must be very careful.
Vestigium vanish. D'accord. Maintenant, je ne laisserai aucune empreinte derrière moi.
Alright, now I won't leave any footprints behind.
Si seulement j'avais un assistant avec moi. Alors je n'aurais pas à porter cette valise toute seule. Ce serait encore mieux si c'était Sonnette. Maman serait contente de la rencontrer.
If only I had an assistant with me, then I wouldn't have to carry this suitcase all by myself. Would be even better if it were Sonnette. Mama would be happy to meet her. Your girlfriend isn't here. Deal with it. She mutters to herself as she steps forward, leaving a trail of deep footprints.
Je ne sens pas du tout l'incantation de maman.
I can't feel Mama's incantations at all.
Je suppose que cela a du sens. Le personnel de la place a juré que cet endroit était si caché qu'aucun Glaucus ne pourrait le trouver.
I suppose that makes sense. The Laplace staff swore that this place was so hidden that not even Glaucus could find it.
J'espère qu'elle va bien.
I hope she's doing well. She quickens her pace, pushing aside the thick growth. A house appears before her. To her eyes, it seems to glow with hope.
Le voilà! Je le savais! Ces stupides adeptes de Manus ne pourraient jamais la trouver. C'est l'une des meilleures devineresses et guérisseuses de cristaux au monde. Elle a dû prévoir toutes les circonstances possibles et s'y préparer.
There it is. I knew it. Those stupid Manus followers could never find her. She's one of the best diviners and crystal healers in the world. She must have foreseen all the possible circumstances and prepared for them. The light shining over the mountainsides chases away the darkness, carrying her worries away with it.
Mais elle sera certainement surprise en voyant que ce visiteur est sa propre fille exceptionnelle. Ça fait si longtemps.
But she will certainly be surprised when she sees that this visitor is her own outstanding daughter. It's been so long.
La cantine du SPDM ne connaît rien à la cuisine française. J'ai hâte de manger à nouveau les plats de maman.
The SPDM canteen knows nothing about the French cuisine. I can't wait to eat Mom's cooking again.
Le plus important, c'est que je dois demander à maman de choisir un nouvel orbiculaire pour moi. Même le meilleur artisan de cristal ne pourrait rien faire pour réparer les fissures dans le mien.
Most importantly, I need to have Mama pick a new orbiculum for me. Not even the best crystal craftsman could do anything to repair the cracks in mine. In the distance, a light from the wooden cabin flickers. The door has been left slightly ajar, as if anticipating the arrival of a visitor.
Chère Madame Boigny, venez voir qui est là.
She pushes the door open gently, and silence dominates the space. The wind roams in behind her recklessly, tearing at the curtains. Dozens, even hundreds of crystal spheres scatter to the floor, like pearls from a broken necklace. They fill the room, each one marred by a web of cracks.
Maman?
Oh? Oh, a cliffhanger? Okay. In the aftermath of the story, some memories persist. Tapped here to go to the alleyway graffiti. The hell is this? Two old friends are standing by the wall, reminiscing about the old days at the restaurant as they talk and eat. You might as well eavesdrop for your own amusement. Munching noises? I could live off burritos forever. I love this city, San Francisco. You hardly ever come back to San Francisco, and when you do, your first priority is to get your hands on a burrito? Didn't you mention that Jay's shop has changed owners? What was their name again? Lyle? Leslie? Leisures. Haight Street has seen some rapid changes lately. Who cares? As long as the taste hasn't changed, that's all that matters. Remember the wall in the back alley? Is it still there? Yes, it's still standing, but our graffiti from the back then is probably covered up by now. The younger generation has probably left their own masterpieces on it. Let's go check it out. If the art sucks, I'll clean them right off. So, what do you think? The artwork of the younger crowd of on Hate Street. Not bad at all, but the colors have faded. Hang me a spray can, I'll spruce it up. Up here to see the graffiti wall. Every can of spray paint is here, but how do we know what their original colors were? When it comes to graffiti, the colors are chosen based on the artist's mood. Feeling angry? Grab a bright red. Feeling happy? Use vibrant yellow. Once you learn the backstory of the artist behind the graffiti, you can make accurate guesses about the chosen color 9 times out of 10. So you want me to share their stories with you? You always know how to get the others to do your work. I went around and collected all the details and gossip about these pieces. Are you really going to go through with this? Don't worry, my hands aren't shaking from the old age just yet. Watch closely. So I'm guessing that those are some kind of side stories? Who in their right mind would spray the self-portrait on a wall? It's a miracle it hasn't been vandalized yet. Let's fix it and see how long it stays untouched. For stories you are already familiar with, you can fix them directly. Stop here to remove the dust and bring the graffiti to its original glory. Tap and swipe. Okay, cool. Mission accomplished. This is so much more fun than community service. I'd rather spend an afternoon spray painting these walls than an hour tearing down ads. Who knows? Maybe a few years from now there will be new works of art adorning this very wall. I hope you'll still be around to see them. And I hope you'll still have all your teeth by then, so we can enjoy biting into those spicy jalapeno rings together. Okay. So, this is some kind of side quest content, and we'll leave this for the next stream together with the remaining side story. This one on the 1000th night. It's the Mercuria's side story, from what I understand. So, we did the main bit of the main story, and for today it will be it. I'll be wrapping up with Reverse 1999 for today, and we'll finish this event on Monday next week. I think I'll do another longer stream just to finish it in one go, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, if you did. If you missed anything from the stream, I recommend going to my YouTube VOD channel, where the previous videos and this one are available. The link is in the Twitch description or under the chat command of !Discord. What the hell am I saying? Not an exclamation Discord, exclamation YouTube. Exclamation Discord will take you to our Discord server, and the link is also in the description. So, I'll be taking a longer break now, like an hour, to take care of some things in the house, and around 8 PM GMT +1 I'll be back with another stream of Evil Within. So we'll be continuing rather, that story. Thank you for watching, and see you again in an hour. Ciao!